being at peace with yourself, you know, is one of the most important things in life because we like we go to sleep by ourselves, right? If you don't have friends, you're the only person or family, you're the only person there for you, you know? Like you can't just like unfriend yourself and be like I'm blocking you. You can't just escape yourself. Like you are literally there with yourself forever until you die. We literally are, born alone. Like we go into this world alone and then we die alone. No one's gonna be like holding your conscience's hand, right? You're not gonna be with somebody else. Like you're literally with yourself. And when you lose the peace there, you lose like a lot of things. Like life becomes just different. I know people who are pretty chill, okay, but there's people who overthink things, who obsess. I'm so sorry. And I know that I'm definitely one of those people, and I've been through that. It's definitely horrible. But, like, you literally just need to learn how to live with it because it's hard, of course. It's hard to kind of try to change it. The easiest thing to do is literally just to accept it and just try to, like, I don't know, not do anything about it. Just go on with it because that's the easiest thing. But I guess the hardest thing to do is take action. That's one of the hardest things with everything, right? But you still gotta do it because if you don't do it, what's gonna happen next? Today I was thinking about validation. I got like this quick realization, and I was thinking about myself. I'm like, why do I want validation from others? Like to feel seen. Like as humans, this is all natural and normal, right? We all want this. You don't even have to change that, right? But it's just like, why do I want this? And like I don't know, I got deep into it and I'm like, maybe the reason why I, as a person who doesn't really cares about opinions that don't even exist. Like I can't interact with people's opinions, to be honest, like unless we start talking, but I can't get into their brain and like know exactly what they're thinking. But as an overthinker, I usually make things up in my brain and know what they're thinking, but I don't know. And like for me personally, if I don't get like, I don't know, the interaction I wanted from someone, it makes me think like, oh, maybe I'm not worthy of that. And you lose peace of yourself because you don't know like your worth. That is also losing peace of yourself. One moment you're like confident and then the next moment you're searching for validation. Why am I searching for validation from other people? Like I don't care. I honestly don't. Like made videos about this before. Like I don't give a fuck about anyone's opinion, to be honest. Like but I'm scared. Like I'm an introvert, a really shy, not confident introvert. I can act confident, but that does not mean I am. Today, like when I was talking to people, I'm not really gonna get deep into this. There are some things I don't want to share, and I need to learn how not to share everything because I learned my lesson. Okay, I'm just gonna take a different example. Like what? I don't know. Let's just talk about validation. What I kind of realized that like, why do I want validation from others if I really don't care? If I have validation from somebody else, if I get it, then I basically have validation from myself because like, you know what, that person showed me that I'm worth it or whatever, and then I feel like I'm worth it. We can all sit there and be like, I'm worthless, you know? Not to be materialistic or anything, but your organs are already worth a lot. Okay, so you already have some worth. Okay, that was honestly, take this as a joke because obviously it does not like validation or whatever fucking worth is not because of your organs, right? Like, yes, they're expensive, but what do organs have to do with this? I really hope nobody finds this YouTube channel except for strangers and people I know online. That's fine. Actually, funny thing, before starting this channel, I was so isolated and like knew nobody that I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna start this channel. I'm like a bit grown now, so people don't know how I looked like before and won't probably recognize me, but now it's like, you gotta be careful. I'm gonna cut this out. And you know what? Sure, sometimes situations happen where you just can't control them and a part of yourself, I don't know, breaks off or it loosens. I'm not sure to explain this. Like, for example, you don't want to do something, but you have to do it. And I'm not talking about, like, go wash the fucking dishes. No. I'm talking about, like, going through a really big change, like, I don't know, moving countries or something. And, for example, a lot of people here are grown up, but if you're, like, a teenager and you gotta, like, move schools and there's something you don't have to do, you lose a part of yourself, right? And, like, the best thing to do is to really, like, calm yourself down, to tell yourself that, like, this isn't the end of the world. Like, I can always go back there, right? This is just an example. But it's like the world didn't explode right now. Even though it can explode any day, any moment, it didn't explode right now, right? And it's like, I can always move back there if I want to. And you just have to like take this chance as a new experience. I really hate this to say this, because it's like, fuck that experience. I want my comfort zone, you know? Like, I want my comfortable space. I want my little community here. I don't want to move. But it's like, maybe you'll have an even better community, which I really highly doubt. But give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe a bit of healthy gaslighting is fine, and you gotta tell yourself, like, you know what, I'll find a better community and stuff like that. I don't believe in that myself, but it's just like, you know, it's the way gaslighting works. You gotta gaslight yourself. It's for the best. Today, again, something happened, and it's not really physical, it's mentally, because it's all in my head. And I just had to like really calm myself down and remind myself certain things. Like, since I don't want to bring up this, whatever happened, you know, the situation, I can't like give you guys a specific example or details, but I'm gonna say that like, I really sat in my head thinking, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm worth more than this. Like, I cannot give my energy to this, because again, if it's worth my peace, it's too expensive. Have you guys ever heard that quote? It's on Pinterest or something, but it's so true. It doesn't matter what happens. Like, I'm trying to like, I have like a million examples going in my head. I'm not sure which one to choose. For example, you know what? Let's do this one. Your bestie is toxic. If she's like poisoning you, let go. Say bye-bye. Say it's not worth my peace. Say I'll find a new friend, okay? Even if you don't believe that you'll generally find like somebody else as good as they were before they turned toxic or whatever, before, you know, you start noticing like their behavior patterns, whatever it is, a new change in them, or maybe you had like a toxic friend from the beginning and you're just noticing now, whatever it is, let it go, man. It's really not worth your peace. Like, do you know how hard it is to actually get it back, especially when you lose yourself so much times? Like, people who lost themselves and went through a lot, they know what it's like. And now realizing this for myself, it's like, what? Why does that matter? The situation that happened today, like, why does anything matter? It's all in my head, to be honest. Like, especially because that thing was a bit mental. It's like, it's not real. It's mostly like, it's not facts, okay? And I'm just gonna protect my peace by not letting myself over explain and get into serious details. I choose not to explain the situation that happened. So the best example is like, who cares if she just turned poisonous now, toxic, or before? If she was always like that, who cares? Even if you genuinely don't believe that you'll ever find a good friend like they were before, or whatever, like, you would be like, oh, I don't have any friends, like they were my only friends. If it's worth your peace, tell them to fuck off. Get rid of them. Literally, not like rid of them, you know? Just break off the connection, whatever it is, the thread. Cut it. Say no. Like, no, done. I'm just realizing this now, and it feels so dumb. It feels so stupid. But if it's generally like worth your peace, no, cut it off, man. What is it doing still? Like, everybody learns from experience or whatever, and just today I really learned, and it's like, fuck all of this. If it's worth my peace, it's just today I really realized, and I learned this, and it's like, honestly, I knew this before. It was in my head, but I didn't like really fully analyze somehow. I'm not sure, because again, we learn from experience. Like, you cannot just say like, fuck my life, there's somebody there. You just can't know something before you, like, you know, test it or whatever, and you go through that, and then you really know. Like, even if you watch a video and you learn this, maybe if it clicks in your head, then you understand. But sometimes the information just doesn't click, okay? It's like a math problem. You can understand the formula and the steps on how to solve it, but if you don't like know it and you haven't, I'm not sure to explain this, like, if you still don't understand it, even though you know, and you can't like, combine the steps in your head, it's not gonna work out. You're not gonna be able to solve it, right? When you're at peace with yourself, blessings, you know? You can obviously overthink and obsess, but as long as like you have peace of yourself, you know your worth and everything, you don't go to the mirror and say I hate you so fucking much every morning and every night and every second you look at the mirror, then you'll be fine, okay? Because even if you're alone, you won't overhate yourself and overthink about yourself, and just like so much other parts about that it's just not fucking funny anymore. People think it's a joke. Because I know people who don't experience this, and then when they heard about it, they think it's a joke. And they're like, oh, why can't you just, like, calm down, chill out, to just say, I'm worth it. Maybe just never experienced losing yourself, losing your piece of yourself, okay? Because every day, like, I cannot talk about dark things on here, but, like, you can't, it's hard, okay? Everything becomes so different. I'm not even sure how to say this on camera. And about, like, gaslighting yourself, guys, I know people are like, oh my god, gaslighting yourself is so bad and stuff like that. There are, like, positive ways of gaslighting yourself. For example, there's a low chance of you making it on that test, but as long as you feel fine inside, okay, and you, I don't know, just still calm yourself down and just gaslight yourself, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. It still makes the process easier, right? And you might make it so much easier that you actually won't stress, and you might actually ace that test, or even like believe in yourself so much that you'll actually, for example, you're trying to get your permit, you start believing in yourself so much that you start studying so much, and you're like, oh my god, everything's possible. Like, even though it is, and that's true. And honestly, I don't care how people perceive me, what they think about me, even though I value their validation and care, but I don't care about their opinions. Like, I'm not sure how to explain this. Like, it makes no sense. It's like, how can you care, but at the same time you can't care? Man, I don't know. But all I know is that, like, it doesn't matter what they think about me, even after you stop caring about those certain things, you start, like, you break off the ties or whatever. It doesn't matter what they think about you, because as long as you're at peace with yourself, literally, like, you cannot buy the peace back of yourself. Like, personally tried to watch a lot of videos. If I can't find a fucking video about it that explains it properly and that it actually worked, then I'm pretty sure it's not for sale. Like, you actually are the only one who can make this choice. Usually, the most common type of things that make you lose yourself is definitely, like, people, obsession, I don't know, toxic people, okay? And in that case, you literally have to cut them off and just stop caring, because they will get the best of you. They will. And it's just like, why should you let them do that? Like, why? Why should I give you my self-peace? Like, why should I sell it to you if I work so hard to already keep it and stuff like that? If I keep on doing this, I'm gonna have to get Botox. If you're going through this right now, just know that we're all in this together, and even though I know it's hard and it's like sometimes it's like, yeah, I am alone. You are alone, okay? So am I, because no one's really there for you. Like, we all got our own lives, but at the same time, it helps to think that, like, other people go through this too, so you can't be alone going through this, okay? If other people go through this as well. And yeah, just literally love yourself, take care of yourself. If it's holding you back, let it go, okay? And you have to, like, take some time off, and it doesn't matter what it is. Just literally remind yourself that you're healthy, right? You're alive right now. You're in the, like, honestly, I hate to say this, but it really helps to be in the moment. One of the things I hate doing the most, because I do not like being in the moment, I do not like my current situation. You just gotta value, cherish, love the most basic things. And you also gotta go a bit out of your comfort zone, because who knows? Guys, try new things, because you might end up finding something that you love, and that's actually one of the most important things ever, because you found something that makes you happy, I can't explain this. Like, I found something I love. I found boxing. Currently, it might be just a phase, like everything was before in my life, but as long as I feel happy doing it right now, damn, man, that's all that matters right now, okay? It doesn't matter if I'm not gonna be a professional boxer. As long as I enjoy doing it, man, that's all that matters. People be overcomplicating shit, saying like, oh, like, they say stuff on purpose. I swear to fucking god. If they do that, cut them off. Anyways, guys, that was it. Love you all. Bye bye.